Okay. There. Getting everything set. Okay. Change everything over. I'll check. Hey, you two bad actors. Well, I saw an idea last night while I was thumbing through some pages. And so I'm going to do my version. I'm going to see if it works out. So I'm only going to do 5 nails just to start off because I don't want to waste, a whole entire set. But I think it's going to look super cute. So, and it's actually something that I think the design part of it, and you'll see as we go, the design I add up here, you'll be able to change it depending on whether it's Valentine's Day, say St. Patrick's Day, you could do something Christmassy, just cute. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. So first things first is I am going to use this really pretty, it's the Forever Glaze nail polish, color Cloud 9. I love this pink. So first, I'm going to give everything 2 coats of this kind of glazy pink. Hi. How are you, my dear Morgs? Get that out of there. And give that a cure. Yeah, I was starting to get sleepy, and then we watched the rest of the football game, and then I was awake, and so I watched this video last night on my phone, and I fell asleep while I was watching it. But when I slept, I got an idea to do it in a different, like, color scheme. Yeah, I like this pink too. It's pretty on its own, but it's really pretty, like, if you want to do like a French manicure or anything where you want it kind of to have a more natural or a nude look. I hadn't tried this brand before. This was at Sally's. They had the sale around Christmas, so I thought, well, I will try it because I'm always looking for a pretty glazy pink color. It's hard to find that's not fake or chalky looking. So, and the other color we're using is called Magenta Mischief. It is C&D Shellac brand, and it's a really pretty kind of like a raspberry color. The one set of nails that they did yesterday, they did it in burgundy and black, and it was pretty, but my burgundy is like almost done for. So I have to. We're gonna make do with the colors that we have, but I thought this would be cute, and I think that this color, it's a really pretty, because it's a magenta and it's a pretty winter pink too, because it's got that little bit of darkness and richness to it, and it goes with, dark browns, blacks, whatever we're wearing. That's said I'm an ex-hairdresser, so most of my wardrobe is black. So, hey, Morgan, the other Morgan. I got Morgs and Morgan. Oh, what I was gonna say is, earlier in the other chat, and I need to put it up on my website somewhere where everybody can see. I'm still working on that. It's a work in progress. First time I've ever designed a website, so it'll get better every week. It'll be a little bit different, hopefully. But with every order, I send a kit that has buffers in it, some like orange wood sticks, a little file, glue, plus glue tabs that are just there for like if you want to like reuse your nails over and over again. And I'm trying to think of what else is in there. I think there's a little card that has like tips and tricks in it, just to learn how to attach nails and stuff. That's cool, man, but this is not the science chat. This is the nail chat. So give me some random facts about nails. Like, who had the longest fingernails in the world? Oh, Pearl's mom, that stinks. I understand though. The reason why we're going is because we can drive. It's like, hour and a half away. We'll figure out something and we'll get together this summer. I wanna like meet up with you this summer. I think that'll be cool. And John Madden, rats are actually really, really smart. Yeah, we don't need to know about your hole, but rats are really, really smart. I went to school with the chick that had pet rats, and it creeped me out, but they were actually like, she got them to do tricks and stuff like that. Nothing nasty, but like they would play fetch, and they would like stand up and like clap their hands and stuff. I mean, it was like kind of creepy, but no, see, that's what happened to me with the New Year's trip last year. Is I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go. I wasn't sure, and then last minute, I thought I was going to be able to go, and it was like super expensive. And then what is I think because I was trying to fly out of I tried Flint and Detroit both, and it was gonna be like almost $600 just for the flight, and then we were gonna have to rent a car, which was then gonna be, for the time we were there, was gonna be like another like 500. So I'm sad too. There'll be more though. Maybe we can. Well, I mean, Marissa's not going to camp, but maybe we can convince her to stay at a very nice motel somewhere nearby where we're camping. We could meet her for a picnic. See, that's it. Yeah. And there's not a lot of like Detroit area. The cheap ones are not ones you want to stay at. Like, that's one of those things where you want to pay the decent money. Nothing by the hour. You get my drift. Like, no, 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 no. But there are some beautiful, like areas down there because they've really worked on doing a lot of city beautification. And um, a while ago, my ex-husband and I used to go to the Tigers games all the time, and they were starting to turn some of the uh old like cathedrals into like beautiful apartment buildings, and some of the old factories. That my son is um almost an expert in train history and memorabilia, and um they just redid this old central station downtown Detroit. It's not a train station anymore, but it was a huge travel hub, and now it's like full of shops and things like that. And um we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. And that's it, with me and Erica living here, we're able just to run for the day and go back home. So yeah, I totally get it. I'm disappointed, but I absolutely understand. Okay, now I'm just gonna do a second coat of this, and then we'll get on. The next color we're gonna use is this, which is again the magenta mischief. So I have never done like nail artsy stuff with this, so we'll see how it goes. But oh, definitely another time. We could probably figure that out because that's only like I don't mind driving as long as I've got a comfy car and I've got my purple cushion. um and I think it's only like 4 hours from here. Chicago is. So yeah, but if we do it on a weekend, if we plan ahead, we do it on a weekend. I can have daddy stay home with little guy. My oldest goes to his dad's, so we'll figure it out. Well, hello, Shri. Um oh, is that the one that is the oops, it was her ex-husband, and was he some kind of like a was he some kind of doctor, like a cardiovascular surgeon or something? I've only seen little bits about it. um I've been sick all week, so I've been on Tubi watching like Facts of Life and stuff, trying to. It was kind of nice because I said my mister has been home, so normally he's gone all week. So if I'm sick, nobody cares. There's nobody here that cares. So I mean, the little guy will give me a kiss and say, "Oh, mommy," but then he wants a snack. So that lasts like 30 seconds. So it was nice to, and it hasn't happened in a long time, to when I'm sick, just literally be able to just go to bed and sleep and just blah. Because we got hit with double barrels in this house. We had my oldest and my youngest and myself all had that respiratory flu. Got over that. And then I had the stomach one this time. Thank goodness nobody else in the house got sick. I just hid in my room. It was actually 60 here, so I opened up the door and let all the cooties out. And that is scary. But that, That's the thing. You just really and truly never know. You never know. I'm trying to think of the name of the documentary. It's on Netflix, and it was about, was it like American Love Story or something like that? About a man that was stalked by this girl um that he dated for a little while and then just kind of ended it, and she just stalked the new girlfriend, all of this stuff, and when they found out who it was, they were just, yeah, how did he get in? That's just it. And I mean, did they have any children together? Could he have gotten like the code, or like, I keep thinking of, I don't know if you guys remember the case of Betty Broderick, but um like in that case, she stole her kids' keys to the house to be able to get in and um take the life of him and his new wife. No? Okay. So, yeah. Oh, COVID is miserable. Oh, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I had it when I was pregnant. And, oh, you already can't breathe. And then it felt like there was 100 pounds sitting on my chest. Just, oh. It's scary. Like, are people going crazier more, or are we just seeing it more because that's the news' big thing? Wow. I'm gonna have to look into that more. Yeah, because oh man, that's horrible. It was just, I saw that earlier. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm using my liner brush for this pink. Right down the, kind of the middle, well, yeah, the middle of the nail. It's okay if you're to one side, to the right side a little bit, because there is going to be a black line that goes next to that. You never know. I mean, look at Brian Kohlberger. You know, that's what they're trying to figure out, like all of that. And that's one of the things that they were saying, is that one of the girls had let the dog out right beforehand, and I think the dog like ran away for a minute, was, because he was a puppy, just being a stinker. And they thought they saw someone out there. Terrifying. Like, move it. Oh, I see. Click like, then go out and go to your page where like your history is. Go to your liked list and click on that. And that'll bring you to the other version with the regular chat. And you might even, like, some of my videos have had, when you go back out, they have a vertical and a horizontal version. But that's how I always do it when Marissa's on her phone, because I can't do the clear chat. I can't see anything. Old woman. Definitely gonna have to do 2 coats of this. It's pretty though, and it's nice to know that if I want to use it as a gloss, I can just do 1 coat, right? Yeah, I cannot do it, and but now I'm gonna do probably next weekend. I'm gonna try and experiment a little bit with StreamYard because there's an option. See, the problem is when you're horizontal, it YouTube doesn't put the video out. It's not as much. Like I'll get, like I think I got 45 views on the last one that I did, horizontal, just like through StreamYard. Thank you, driver. Um, and then the next day, I did a vertical one, and it was like short, and I got like 900 some views. So I don't really know what they're doing, but I noticed, said like in other creators, I don't know if I'm even at that point. But the one night I had 2 different lives going, and like the chat was even different. Um uh yeah, and that's what oh. Oh, okay, that's why. Oh, it didn't work. That's my that's my cheat code because I cannot see the clear. Well, that's what I like about YouTube is that it's not TikTok. I'm old and I'm set in my ways. The other thing that I noticed when I go vertical is that when it has been just one stream, it cuts off. Like it cuts everything off from like here back unless you go like full screen. Like seriously, I'd still be on MySpace if it was still like, booming like it was. I loved MySpace. I had my board, I had all my music on there. I was a gamer back then, so I had a really cool gamer profile. I was Polaris. I was Magneto of the X-Men's daughter, Polaris. So well, heck yeah, isn't that the way to go? That's what my mom always taught me. Fake it till you make it. Yeah, and seeing if I use a white, my white paper towel, then, like, I wish you could, or change the color of the lettering so that it's like black up against white, at least that. But yeah, like what I did with Marissa tonight is I double tapped the screen, it liked it, and then I backed out and I went to my like playlist. And I clicked it from there and it went to regular. Because I have my phone and everything in dark mode, so it went to like black screen. Oh, that's the website. That's the link that he put up. Let me see. Oh, you know what? That just gave me an idea. So, let me try this. There, that's from my PC. No habla español, Marco. Yeah, I'm not sure. See, that's some on Facebook. I can do that. Oops, I did this one on the wrong way, but that's okay. Ring finger, right? I can do something a little different on that one. Yay! Well, happy birthday, Marco. Yeah, we're all late night, can't sleep. Thanks you guys for being there. And anybody that's new in here, if you're enjoying what you see, then please hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you'd like to see more and hang out with us more. Um, I'm trying to grow my channel slowly but surely and honestly, and I really appreciate it every time someone new subs up to my channel. It's free and it helps get me right out in the algorithm and have more people see me. That's the best thing in the world that you can do for me. Oh, it's not my birthday. I thought it was your birthday. It is. It is Sandy Shellac. It is Magenta Mischief. You see that? Up in there. It's really pretty. It's like kind of a raspberry and it's got like a shimmer. Um so I think this is gonna look really, really, really snatched on these nails. Now I can't do long nails this long because I am klutzy cutsy, but I've got some girls that wear some long ones. They're gonna like these. One of the young girls that always used to buy from me at the market, she liked the really, really long, sharp stiletto. And she could pull them off. She always dressed real cute and everything. And she was really into doing like really artistic makeup and stuff. And she did henna tattoos at the market. So, and made jewelry. So all of us older women really tried to support her, this young girl out trying to do her own thing. And she didn't ask for her mom to pay for any of the supplies, anything like that. She did it herself. So, yeah, I really like this color. Now, because I like it, they will discontinue it, just FYI, because that always happens to me with nail polish and lipstick. So, oh yeah, and what was cute is that the booth next to hers, the gal had 3 young daughters, and they came, I mean, we're talking like young, like 11, 7, 8 years old, like that age group. And they started making all these little friendship bracelets and walking around the sales and selling them. And so I always had to make sure we had some dollars on us. But so they were learning from her, and it was just so adorable. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I did 2 coats on this. I think that's going to be pretty. Those cook for a minute. In fact, I need to look for some more lipstick because my favorite stuff, which I didn't save the tube of it, of course. I got mad and threw it out. And now I can't find it. The color that they did to replace it is too sheer. And I don't want that. I want something that's just nice and matte. So, oh well, I guess. Real world problems, right? So that'll be my next venture. And I am a discount makeup buyer, so it will be when Walgreens has its buy one get one 50% off sale. So. Well, like perfume. I have a hard time buying perfume. It was just my body chemistry or what, but not everything's, the stuff that everybody raves about. I put it on me and it smells like real alcohol-y, or it just doesn't smell good. And um trying to think of the other one. But let's see, do you know about what? No, I hadn't heard about that. Is that online or Ulta or? That's what I tried those. I think it's by Maybelline, the lip inks, and gorgeous colors. Even the darks. I've got because the thumbnail of one of my videos, it's like a dark plum, that I had a couple years ago, but same thing. It just instantly just tore your lips apart. Yeah, see, that will never work for me either. To YouTube bad actors. Um, yeah, I will. Let's see. My wedding is in April. Color scheme: mint green, pearl, and black. So let me do this. I am going to take a picture of that, and I will come up with some ideas, and I will definitely do that on a live coming up. Yeah, I've got some. I could do some really cute stuff. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, subscribe, and I will and hit the notification button. That way you'll know when I'm going live. And I usually try to, in my description, announce like the color scheme that I'm doing. So and I took a screenshot so I know it's for a wedding and stuff. So I'll add that in the description so you'll know what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, I like this. I think what I'm gonna do, because I did paint this on the wrong side, but This is what I'm going to do with this. Now, this one's going to, you're very welcome, my dear. This one is going to be kind of cool because not only is it two different colors, but it's also going to be two different textures. So one side's going to be matte and one side's going to be gloss. I know, don't get too wild now, right? Well, thank you, driver. Yes, congratulations. April is a wonderful month. Well, especially depending on, I live in Michigan, so usually that's when everything's starting to get pretty and the buds on the trees and that's the month of that my mom's birthday was in, so. But yeah, like I said, no matter what, every time if you do a little boo-boo, there is always a way to fix it. So, let me get this little guy. Oh my gosh. See, my mom was lucky. It was just me. Now, my in-laws, my ex-husband and I picked our wedding date because everybody that was in our wedding party was a hunter. So we had to, this is horrible, and this just so shows you exactly where I'm from. But we had to plan around in between bow and rifle season so that people would be around. It's that nice. Well then my ex-brother-in-law and ex-sister-in-law, they were not married yet, but thought he was going to have to be deployed on an unaccompanied deployment to China for a year. And the only time he was going to be able to come home was literally that weekend. And we didn't find out until everything had already been set for my wedding. So they ended up having, or no, excuse me, he came home. It was Halloween. It was not that weekend. And so they ended up having our wedding. We got married in the beginning, like October 12th. And then they got married on Halloween that year, which was a Friday. Because they both loved all that spooky stuff. I can't, but I seriously, Cat's Eye, would love some McNuggets right now. I had the flu for a week. So like today was like the first day that I actually like ate like a big dinner, and now I'm starving again. Oh yeah, see, that's what I was so lucky because it was June when he was born. So no, it was fishing season and softball season though. So that was the only problem. But my ex-husband and because my dad was our coach. In fact, that's funny enough. I used to play against Easy. That's how Easy and I know each other, but we didn't realize that we actually knew each other. We used to play softball in the same league. So it's kind of funny. But so yeah, and then so they were happy that I had him on a Monday because they didn't have to miss the game that week. So well, you're in the right place, Cat's Eye, because there's a lot of them in here. Oh, it is such a small world. And the high school she went to and the high school I went to were like football rivals, but we still all went to like the same parties, everything like that. And I laughed. I'm like, we seriously, like, Marissa was talking on her live earlier, like the 6 degrees of separation between people. Like, it really is a thing. No. It's not the same one. No, that Easy is a guy. This one is Easy 33, and it's a girl. It's a woman. Yeah. That's when all that stuff was going down at the beginning. With when they were trying to say that I don't know exactly what they accused her of, but I remember them trying to say that him coming in and buying the memberships was like a Rico or something like that. Ambi, what's up, girl? Yeah, yeah, and we always laugh. I'm like, you probably saw my dad yell at me, so that's cool. It's not fun being the coach's kid. Yeah, it is such a small world. Um, no, I don't watch them. I just remember that. I remember they were. Well, someone had like come in to chat one day saying something like that, and I'm like, no. That's not. It's not the same one. It's not. And nobody wanted to be involved in any of that. Nope. Nope. I got one weird, creepy phone call from Pennsylvania, and that was it. And it's like, you know what? I don't need to talk about any of this. And oh, see, that smeared a little bit. Okay, so this is just going to be a practice. Each one's going to get better, right? So let me. You know what? I didn't take my own advice. I didn't do. Yes. It was so weird. Okay, so I may have made fun of someone's braids and made fun of someone's teeth and criminal record on one of Molly's lives. And that night when there was another live video done, there was a mention of putting someone on the list from Michigan. And so I went on on versus live and kind of flipped out and got angry, and then never heard anything about Michigan again. But then on Halloween, like a couple days later, I get a call that says U.S. or it says Pennsylvania government. I'm like, what? And I go over and I looked the phone number up. I have a friend that knows how to look stuff up. And the address from the phone was from a woman in Clarksville, Tennessee. And the address was not far from someone else that we know. So I thought maybe it's a coincidence. Or maybe it was a hint to shut my mouth. I didn't answer it. Because I don't answer phone calls if I don't know the number. Sorry, I'm not going to deal with some telemarketer or some scammer. So if you call me and you have never talked to me before, you better text me first and tell me, this is me, girl, okay? Because I will not answer or leave a voicemail. But yeah, so that was a little creepy. And these just somebody's just being stupid, you know, but oh, yep. That is no fun. I think we've all been there, Cat's Eye, for sure. For sure. Now, like I say, usually that's why I didn't do on that last one because I forgot. Because I get talking and I have ADHD and I squirrel. Um, oh no, not her. No. Um, it was like about a quarter of a mile, eighth of a mile away from the daddy. Ooh. Oh yeah, no, not her. No, I doubt she has any idea who I am. I figured, well, and then that was also right when, that's right, that's when I got blocked by him too. And I'm like, why would you block me? I've never spoken, never anything. But I started hearing people say his name in chats, but I couldn't see him. And so I had my guy check and he's like, yeah, he's in there. So I thought, oh, well, okay, I guess I'm blocked. Yeah, I thought you don't even know me. Well, you know, we were just talking about this in another chat, Cat's Eye. Sometimes people are going to talk trash about you, but you got to somehow just be stronger than that. Nobody's worth your peace. If they're going to be like that, it sounds unbelievable, but their karma is that nobody's ever going to be able to trust them. And people will eventually see exactly who they are. Nobody can hide that kind of being forever. So you just got to go on, and people are lessons. Some people are good lessons and some people are bad. Categorize it as a lesson and just don't even let it break your stride. Oh, well, thank you very much. I've had a lot of caffeine today, so I can't guarantee this kind of advice every day, but I try. Hello, Leander. Exactly. We all got to do that every once in a while, right? So, oh, well, and see, he definitely, you know, with Molly and Betty, he definitely doesn't like Molly. So. Well, hello, welcome. Welcome. Do you like the long nails? Sure. As long as it's respectful, I'll answer anything I can. Okay, now I'm gonna clean these off with alcohol because then I'm gonna do the nail art. And like I've said before, I like having the mat as a base when I'm trying to do nail art because for me, because I am not some like awesome. Yeah, Sophie, I can't wear them this long either, but I've got some customers that love the long ones. So I usually try to do a mixture. I do want to do some short ones too. Just so. Sometimes it's just easier to see nail art done on something that's closer to what you have than, if you wear short nails, seeing it on long might be fun to watch, but it's hard to kind of picture it on your own nails, etc. So. That cat's eye, I cannot answer for you. That's something that I think your best bet is to go to like maybe a school counselor and really honestly talk to them about what's going on and get help that way. I'm sorry that's happening to you. That's the you need to go talk to someone who is trained and things like that. Yep, exactly. Exactly. There's always, it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter. Just remember something. Successful people never rag on people that are truly failures. Beautiful people never call anyone ugly. Perfect people never point out people's, there is no perfect person, but if someone is worth your time, then they're too busy trying to make their own work, their own life work. It's a bored, basic person that has to walk around talking about other people. I'm sorry to hear that. That's all I can tell you. I can't give any advice other than that. I wish I could. Okay, there. This has that nice matte finish. Oh, yeah, I get it. But you know what? Instead of venting, sometimes, we know what's going on now. Like, sit and have fun with us and, talk with the girls in chat but don't get lost in it. That's what I have to try and keep myself from doing, is getting lost in stuff sometimes. I am a Virgo, so I obsess over stuff that ticks me off or that bugs me. There, see, now that line goes on a lot better. I'm so glad to see you, Amby. I've missed you, girl. Okay, now brace yourselves, because this is where it gets kind of weird. But it looked really cool in the video. Like I said, they did it with different color scheme and stuff, so. Okay. Well, in see, Cat's Eye, that's like a good person to talk to because they have the experience. They would know more about how that feels, how someone that feels that way thinks, especially if they're older. As long as they're safe people. Hello, Kelly, babe. Okay, so see, we got that little brunch area going. Now I'm going to cure this so that I don't mess it up. Because if you've been here before, you know that I mess a lot of stuff up. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my dear. Most of my stuff that turns out is totally by accident. See what I'm going to have to do? Because I don't think. No, I can't. What I'm going to do the next couple of weeks, I'm going to schedule a live. So you girls that I know. I was just thinking about this the other day, and Mark and I were talking about it. Because he doesn't always like being my mod. I don't know why. But and I'm not live like all the time like everybody else, but I did want to make a few of you mods that I know really well, just so I got a couple because everybody's on at different times and stuff like that, and but I'm on my phone, so I can't do it from my phone. I have to do it when I go live from my laptop or my PC. Whew. Oh, that gives me the. No, it's an Android, and it's old as all get out, but it has a really good camera. It won't even let me change from at least either that or I'm just old and I couldn't find it. But a couple weeks ago I tried to go live and apparently I left it on I left it on unlisted. And I could not change it from my phone. I had to oh yeah. See, with this, I can go to studio, but I don't have like it really didn't have any options to do really anything on. I put it because I tried putting it on my tablet, and I tried putting it on my phone, and I ended up just taking it off because um but I think we're going to get new phones next week. And um so we just went and switched our whole cable package, and so we're getting like all these like really good deals for like cell phones. So I'm gonna take advantage of it. Oh Oh, well, that's probably why then. I wonder if I tried it on Chrome. Yeah, see, I just had the app. Huh. And the other thing, because, um, oh, see, yeah. I wonder if I could do it. No, I couldn't do it on that either. Okay. Yeah, because Safari's only for iPhone, but I bet you I could do. I bet you could try. I'll have to download Mozilla. So I was mad because I thought it took up all this space on my phone. The app did, and it didn't do anything. Like when I need to, like, I want to go in and like add my end screens and stuff like that. I still had to go into Studio on my computer. Oh, I will. It's turning out not so bad. Because when they did it on the what do you call it? When they did it on the nail on the video, they did that dark burgundy, and it was pretty, but I actually think I like this more. I think there's more difference between the colors. I think the burgundy was pretty, but it kind of blended in with the black. See, I'm learning all these little things. I'm learning as I go. Oops, I think this one. Yep, I got those mixed up. Well, my oldest son, he uses Canva and something else for everything that he does. But he doesn't do live videos unless he has a train table, a training channel just for his friends, and the only time he goes live is when he's on a trip, like last summer, and he just invites like his friends to the live, so he leaves it unlisted. We went to Henry Ford Museum, and we got to go on all of the big huge trains, and so he took pictures of all of those and videos and. Okay. I'm still finding nails that went flying when my table fell over the other day, so that's been my fun week. Okay, now. And some people like their art to face this way, some like it to face this way. Now I'm going to do it the way that I saw them doing it last night, but I want some more black. But what they did is they just did a little bump, bump, bump. Take my little shorty brush. No. Never tried a robot. That actually might look cool. Especially if I can get those chrome paints that I want from Beetles. I don't know if they're out yet or if they're pre-order. If they're pre-order, I want to pre-order them. Gonna cook that. See, this is the thing. That's all about your own belief system. I feel this way. If I want a chicken sandwich, I'm going to eat a chicken sandwich. Eating a chicken sandwich has nothing to do with my religious beliefs, with my morals, with my lifetime beliefs, nothing. So if you want a chicken sandwich, order a chicken sandwich. And sadly, I have to say that every single person that owns a business isn't always going to agree or have the same outlook as other people. And see, this is where I come from. That doesn't bother me. I don't ever take anything like that about a person into how I feel about them or what I think of them as a person, because in my day, it wasn't something you really talked about, because no matter who you were, it wasn't really anybody's business. So I think all these companies are stupid for going out and telling everybody their political beliefs and their religious beliefs. I really do. I don't like actors and actresses coming out and being either for or against one on one side. I don't care. Just act. Does that make sense? Like like everybody needs to stay in their lane and quit telling everybody else what they should do based on their own beliefs. So no matter who you're dating, as long as they aren't somebody that hurts other people, in my eyes, I'm cool. And if you want a chicken sandwich, girl, get you that chicken sandwich. In fact, I would always kind of feel like, haha, if they have said that they are against, if they are homophobic, then isn't that the perfect dig to know that you're eating their chicken sandwich and there's nothing they can do about it? Sometimes you got to turn people's bigotry right around on them. And sometimes they're so dumb they don't even get it, but you'll always know that you got them. Like, well, I've got a perfect example actually of when I first started doing hair. Um, my ex-husband and I, we were engaged for a while, and we were saving up to get married and saving up to buy a house. My music sounds like a robot, by the way, but I had this lady that she heard me talking on the phone with a realtor before her appointment. And she asked another hairdresser in the salon if I lived with my boyfriend, if we were married yet or not. And she said, not yet. She said, they're gonna be married. At that point, we were getting married in October. Like I said, this is April, okay? Um, and she refused to sit in my chair and get her hair done because I was living with a man before I was married, and she didn't think that was right. And but she wanted her hair that done that day, and I was the only one that was open because we were an appointment only salon. And she sat there madder than I'll get out the whole time. And I sat there inside my head giggling because she could hate me all she wanted. But at the end of the day, she still had to hand me 25 bucks before she walked out the door. So let them be haters. They're the ones that have to walk around with that negativity in their soul all the time. That wears on you. Makes you a grumpy person. No, I wonder if he was talking about my probably my music driver, because that last song, this is all like copyright free music, but some of it's like electronic, like stuff like that. So I forgot to do the rest of this. So yeah, this will not. I will do a set like this to go up on the website, but this will not be the set that's going up there. This is just practice, because some of them didn't quite turn out. Can't tell, you got me hungry now. Trying to think, and I just went grocery shopping, so I know we've got. And I made a really good dinner tonight. I made spaghetti for the boys because they don't like the same thing I do, but um and then I made something that I'd not had in forever. My mom used to make it all the time in the winter. It was called cheeseburger pie. And it's super easy. It's just brown ground beef. You can either put it in a pie shell or put it in a glass pan. And then you take eggs and cheddar cheese and mozzarella, mix that all together, spread that across the top, and then sprinkle bacon, like real bacon, over top of it. Bake it in the oven at 350 for like 35 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's so good. But I ate a bunch of that. But now I'm starting to get hungry again. It was always 3:22. That's when we ate. I actually made dinner at a decent time tonight. Made it at like 6:30, so I've been having trouble getting my bearings back after Christmas vacation and getting us back on our regular schedule. We're all so tired. It's not horrible. It's just that line is way thicker than I want it, but oh well. Right? See, that's about the size heart that they had. And I will make my thumbnail after, and I will put the inspiration picture up on the thumbnail too, just so you can see with the page that I got it from. Give credit where credit is due. Thank you, Joe. I am so glad to see you. We were literally just talking about you the other day, going, I wonder where she's been, miss her. So glad to see you back. I think the line looks pretty good. I did that one a little thicker. Like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I totally, that's my life right now too, so I totally get it. I totally get it. But I am definitely glad to see you. Because, man, that's one thing. I was gone for a little while. But getting back and working on my channel again and getting to talk to my buddies and meet new people, that's been helping. So I am glad to see you. For sure, for sure. Oh, that's Pinky. That's the ring finger. And I do like doing something kind of funky or different on the ring finger just because, I don't know, I like it that way. Exactly, exactly. Somebody came in here earlier and said, fake it till you make it. And if that is not the truth, you know? It may not always be the best course of advice, but it sure has gotten me through a lot of mind-bending stuff. that. And thank you guys for hanging with me tonight. I'm loving it. So if anybody that's new in here and that hasn't done it yet, I would greatly appreciate if you would hit the thumbs up button, and if you like what you see and having fun, and if you want to see more, please hit the subscribe and the notifications so you can come back and hang out with us again. And every time you guys do that, it's free and helps get me right out in the algorithm, helps more people see me, helps our little party grow. It is 3:28 a.m. Hello, Diana Marie. Welcome. I am in Eastern time zone, so it's 3:29 now. Yeah, my sleep schedule is so messed up right now because of being sick. I literally laid in bed for an entire day. I got up to go to the bathroom a couple times. I got up to eat a BLT. And then out. Oh, it's freezing here. It was snowing all day, most of the day. We had to go run out errands, and it wasn't like snow that sticks around. It was just that snow that like makes your feet wet, your socks wet because it creeps in your tennis shoes. I couldn't find my boots. My house is tiny. I don't know how I keep losing stuff. But yeah, no, it was. No, it wasn't as freezing as it has been, though, I have to say. Because, I mean, we were doing like single digits, you know, in the morning before school, stuff like that. And no thank you. But but I figure tomorrow's Sunday. We usually get up, go to breakfast, come home, we do laundry, all that stuff. And it'll just be a chill day tomorrow. I think. I say that. I probably just jinxed myself, but no, usually it's pretty relaxed. We bought a new TV for our living room for our family Christmas present. They had really, really good deals on them at Walmart. So I think we have to move the living room around a little bit for it. So while I have got my guy home on vacation, I think that's what we're going to do tomorrow, hopefully. If I can. I'm sitting here right now, like I said, on one of those purple pillows. It's supposed to give you back support because I don't really know what I did to my back. I think I'm just old and falling apart. I hurt my back today, like just literally standing up. So that's hot. I know, I totally shouldn't. I'm just going to jinx us. See, no, I never said that. I never said that. Right now what I'm doing is I am putting the clear top coat on the frosted color side, and then I'm going to do the matte on this side. I don't know why I like this. This kind of reminded me of like one of those like, it's going to sound silly, But love the fashion from like the 30s and 40s with like the cute little like the shoes that had the strap that went down the center and went around the ankle. Like that's kind of what these nails reminded me of. So, and back in the day when I was a young, skinny little hairdresser, I used to have a ton of those little 40 style pumps. I loved them. I wore them to work all the time. I had the cutest clothes when I worked. Oh my gosh. I mean, I still work now, but it's my own business, so I'm at home. So, I mean, I'm mostly in mom clothes. I'm wearing jeans and hoodies and sweaters. So mom cardigans and hoodies. I'm a hoodie addict. In fact, I need to go through the ones that I have. Ones that have holes and all that stuff and just be done. But that's one of those cold days where you can't get out of the house jobs, right? Oh, oh, see, well, these are pla- blah, practice nails. I hate it when that happens. The magnets touch. But it didn't do anything to this nail. And that is somewhat fixable. I will say that. So, I'm going to try not to get too perturbed over that. So, now this one. I can't remember if I did both. I do. Yeah, I already did this one. There's that. Still have to do this one. So this music on this playlist is not half bad. I'm just worried they're gonna like it's a trick and they're gonna like blast me with some like Disney song and then they're gonna come after me. And I will never edit out my mistakes, just FYI, because that's all part of the process. And nobody's perfect, and maybe you'll get something out of my screw up. Either learn how to not screw up like that or learn a great, easy way to fix it. So, oh, the designs are my favorite. My favorite to paint are the pop art ones, the comic book style. Because I like all the shapes and I like how when you outline it in the black, it just pops and it makes it literally look like a cartoon coming off of the page. Um, and I like I don't know what style you call it, maybe like the more pretty, not pretty, romantic styles, I'd say. Like the ones that like you would do for a wedding or Like I love when I love the nails that I do all the roses on and the flowers. Oh, no worries. Get you some rest, Joe. It's so nice seeing you again. Seriously. Really great seeing you around. Uh Marissa was excited to see you too. She's like, oh my gosh. So, because we were just, like I said, I had just on the phone with her, like literally the day before saying, oh, say, I miss Joe. We haven't seen her in forever. So, yay, I'm glad you found all of us again. So, don't be a stranger, boo boo. Love ya. Good night. Oh, see, I'm doing this backwards. Okay. Now that guy's got me wanting to do robot nails, so I might have to figure that one out too. And I don't know if he was if he was being serious or not. I can't tell all the time, but it takes a lot to get to me. A lot. So, okay, now to fix this one, because as you can see, I got a little nub. Let me see. Can you see that? Right there. Little nub. And I am just going to take my course file. I'm not going to hit the black, but I'm just going to go over that. Okay. So there's no dust on there. Maybe a little more because I can still. Just gonna fade that in. Well, it's like it never happened. Like Cutsy was never here. See, that one's. Wait, did it? Yep, that one's smeared. So this was not a win, but it's a design I would definitely probably revisit. Crisp up that edge because we got to have our crispy edges, There shall be no rounded capped edges up in here. I really can't stand that. It's just. It's like getting, like, even when I used to do hair, I'd always cut and style someone, and then I'd go back in and, like, finish the edges, fix this, fix that. Gotta do your finishing work. That's another thing that I like about these gel polishes. Is like that. I had a little nub, a little bump. So I filed it down. And boom. Nothing. So it really is literally like nothing ever happened. Let's try this one. That's not bad, the full nail. That's kind of cute. I'd like something going this way in it, though. I think idea for another is to have something pink going through on this side and something black going through this side. Even if, oh, I bet you it would look cool, like marbling it down the center. So that might be a future design too. Another design I want to try is the junk nails. They call them junk nails because they have like everything but the kitchen sink on them, you know. And I have got so many just kind of weird, obscure little charms. Like I have a whole box of nail charms that are all like chocolate chip cookies and brownies and cinnamon rolls and another one that's all like hard candies. It's um, little like lifesavers and lollipops and stuff like that, and little gummy bears. And so I'd like to do something like that too. I think that would be fun. But, whoops. There is my rendition. Now, I'll set those there. I'll hold them up kind of close to the camera so you can see our little baby hearts that we've got. You can see this side is the matte and this side is the gloss. So it's kind of cool to have the two contrasting. It's still, this side still reminds me of those shoes. And then I will show you. Oh, I got a message. And like I said, I will put this up. Okay. Can you see that? I tried cleaning my phone beforehand, but sorry, we have a second. We have a sticker. We have a sticky fingered little kid in our house, so. I don't know if you can see that. Driver, can you see that? Am I holding it up right? I am. I just did my version of. It's kind of hard to see because of the. Let's see if that works better. Ow, burn my hand on the light. Let's see. There, yeah. Yeah, that was the inspiration. So, well, thank you very much, Godfather. I'm trying to grow my channel, so that helps me out tremendously. And my channel started out as just nails and true crime, but we honestly kind of do a little bit of everything and just a whole lot of talking in here. So, yep, I sure do. I do press-ons. I don't do face-to-face clients anymore, but I have a website It is Claws with a Z, Cutsy, Claws by Cutsy, both Claws and Cutsy with a Z. Sure. Yeah, definitely. I just took a screenshot of someone else, of something someone else, as long as it's not dirty. But turn this back on. Ooh, okay, so that's so awesome. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that just so I don't forget. But it's awesome that you said that because I was watching a video last night and they did so like my favorite style is pop art. And I think this would look pretty if I did it in a pop art style or if I just did it with just pink flowers on it. But they did this really pretty blue background and then they had pink hearts and pink flowers all over it. So it was like a Valentine's um theme. But the way that they did it pop art so that they outlined all of the hearts and flowers in black. Well, yeah, but you could go to beauty school. Just flowers, yeah. Yep, I can do something like that. I think it'll be cool. Where did I put my thing at? Oh, yeah, I will. Like I said, I'm going to screenshot that so that I remember. Here we go. You know, it's so funny that you mentioned that though, because like I said, I was just watching a video on some impos and they had something like that, and I thought I want to do that because I liked that combo of the blue and the pink together. It looked really pretty. So, but I don't know where you go to school, but and don't say in here or anything. But like a lot of the girls that I went to school with a lot of people, they ended up going to what is it, a skill center for their first part of their beauty school, and they got some did nails, some did hair, some did both. um it is almost 4 a.m. I live in Michigan, so shoot. But see, the good thing about babysitting them is that you get to go home and sleep without them. So just remember that kids are really cool when they're someone else's. So, I love my kids. I love them, love them, love them. But, you know, no matter what, when they used to go to my mom's house, that's what she said. She's like, I love them. I love when they come over, but I also love when they go home and I can take a nap and I can do what I got to do. Oh, oi, been there. Not 6 of them, though, but no, 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 no. No, my mom was a kindergarten teacher, and I used to go and try and help her with the classroom, like with different like Christmas projects, stuff like that. And I did it a couple times, and I'm telling you, I could not do it. I could not do it. Oh shoo. Let's see. I'm gonna try and say this right. Itati German, welcome. Hello. Hey, sometimes those are fun. Before I had kids, I had those little get-togethers, but now I'm just tired. I just want to go to bed now. I don't care. Your dad's probably a lot younger than I am, so back in the day. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you can start. You can start. Um, And that's the thing. If you practice and get good at it, you can still learn how. And then when you're old enough, you go get your license and you're ahead of the game because you already know more stuff than the girls that are just starting out. Um Tonight I started at, I think it was 2 a.m. But I kept talking and starting and stopping and I had a couple boo-boos. But my schedule is usually late night. I'm in the Eastern Standard Time Zone in Michigan, so it's usually after, during the week, it might be after 10, 11. Um, and weekend, a lot of times it's this time of night. So, um, it just really depends. Now in the summer, my schedule will change again because I have kids but did try. I have been trying to do a couple early morning ones too. So I'm kind of testing out actually to see when the people that want to see me when they're around, so I can kind of do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I am near the thumb of Michigan. A singer where? Oh, you'd be surprised. And they don't always have to be neat as long as you just take an orange wood stick or whatever, clean them off around the edges, get it off the cuticle. You're good to go. Um, what's her name? Yeah, definitely. Tati, if you want to hit the subscribe and hit the bell, hit the notifications, and um I my lives are nail tutorials and nail lives. So yeah, just um you're welcome to come in and watch anytime. And excuse me, under my live tabs, I've got other ones that I've done too, so feel free to watch some replays. I put them all up. So um oh, I don't do face-to-face nails, but I do, like I said, on my website, I do sell sets and I can do custom sets. Um what it is I can do just custom designs, or if people want custom fitting, what I do is you tell me what shape you want. I can take, say you want extra long square. That's what these are, okay? So I would take one of each nail, stick them to a card, and mail it to you. It's like $5. And then what you do is you size them on your nail. And no, I have to have a record of it. But again, on the website, there is driver, can you post my website again for me, please? There is a spot on there on the home page. And what you do is you go in. Oh, okay. Well then, oh, I see. You just want me to do a style so that you would see what it looks like. Yeah, if you want to do that, my email is capital C. It's Cutsy 13, capital CUTZY 13 at Gmail. So, and if you go to the website on the home page, there's a spot there where to contact me, and that goes to that same email. So if it's easier for you to do it that way, you can do it that way. But yeah, send me an email and give me what your idea is, and I can try and do like a tutorial or a live on it. Even if I can't do it, then we'll learn how to do it together. Does that sound good? Well, yeah, then okay, then say it here and I'll just take a screenshot of it. Sorry, I have catch on my nail, and it's driving me absolutely insane. That's what I've got to do too. I need to figure out how to... Like, there's a way to save the live chat so that I can go back in and, like... A couple lives ago, a couple people came in and they gave me, like, color schemes. I think I remembered them, but, but with butterflies... Ooh, I've got some awesome butterfly stuff. I've got some awesome butterfly stuff. In fact... Nope, that's not one of them. It's the wrong tube. I have some... Now, these are bow ties, but I've got some, like, butterfly, like, gems like that. I've got really pretty butterfly charms. I've got... And I can't do them tonight. I can't do them tonight because I do have to get... I do have to get some sleep tonight. But I will definitely... said, look for me. Hit the subscribe button and the notifications, and I will... If you guys give me these ideas, I will put what you gave me in the title so you can see it and you can come on so you'll know, which ones I'm doing. Or not in the title, but like in the description of what we're doing. I think that would be awesome. And I've got a couple of really cool, different blues. I've got like some dark blues. I've got a really pretty like ocean color blue that I've been dying to try out. So, and butterflies. Oh, you can do so many cool things with butterflies. Yeah, I bet it's easier, especially if you've got 6 kids you have to babysit. I actually, I just got some. I gotta find those. They're actually like each side of the butterfly is separate. So you can put it to where you look like, where it looks like it's kind of like flying out of, like, flying around the nail. So it's kind of like on the edge. So it will look really pretty. So well, I'm excited about that one. So let me get my... Yes, Tati, that's what I did. I bought some of those, the mix bags, and it took me forever. But I just sat there and I had, I just used like one of these old, like one of the old tips boxes, and where'd it go? I don't have it. I don't have it in here. It's in the other room, but that's what I did. I just sat there with my tweezers and then sat there and one by one took all the pieces out. But I found some really cool pieces in there, and one of them was some different butterfly wings. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. That's sweet. I found some. Oh, the other ones. Shoot. I have got to find. You got me all excited. I am Godfather. Let me tell you. That's what I have found about a lot of the charms. Is the same ones. Literally, same ones are on Amazon and on a lot of the websites. But I mean, you have to wait longer, yes. But I can do that, Godfather. But yeah, they're way cheaper, and for I think it was a package of 10 of those little lollipops on Temu, it was like $2 or $3. At the craft store, it was like 6 or 7 for just these little. So I'd rather sometimes they're all coming from the same place. So I just wait a little bit longer for those things. That way I don't have to charge a bunch of money for nails for people, but they can still look cute. You know what? I don't know. I'm glad you said that because I don't think I ever added it. I will add it tonight. I will add it tonight. I know I did a couple weeks ago a live like tour through it because I just launched it. So it's only like a month old. So yeah, this morning, right? Yeah. Oh, see? Lord, I need to go to sleep. I need that. One girl was talking about Chick-fil-A earlier. Now I'm dying for a Chick-fil-A, but it's too far away. I live in like a really small town where like there is nothing. So, um, oi. So yeah, no, I will do that. That's on my list of stuff to do. Driver for life, note that down. I gotta put my website on my I think my email's on there. My email's in my bio, but I can't remember if I added my website or not. I'm a hot mess, I swear to God. See? But I think that's why I get along with people. Nobody's jealous of me. I'll do it. I will do it right after I end this because then I can go on my computer and do it. So, but thanks everybody for hanging out. Said they're not perfect, but it was a try. So I got some other ideas to do some other things, and I got some great ideas from you guys. So that's awesome. Yep. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, I'm gonna try. Um, as long as I can get all the kiddos to bed, I will try to do one. But that one will probably be it'll be earlier because again I'm a mom and I have to get up at 6 a.m. on Monday to get everybody out the door. But hopefully like around 10 or 11. So well that means you gotta do bath time then, driver for life, okay? All right, see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again for all your support. I had fun. So I'll talk to everybody tomorrow. Peace, love, and claws, y'all.